Well, hello there, Dawn. Welcome in.
Hi, Dawn.
Well, hello there, Dawn. Welcome in.
Oh my god, Dawn, hi!
Hey, Dawn, I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Can you get back to me on that? Thank you.
Hello. Hello everyone. Hello. How's everyone doing on this Sunday? Hi Cyro, hi
Dawn.
Trickier, hi. Ooh, let's go through this. A lot of people showed up, thank you guys. So, hi Cyro, hi Trickier, hi Nish, thank you for the 1 year
Hi,
sub,
Dawn.
12 months, that's insane. Thank you so much. Hi Dreamy, welcome on in. Orgon, hi. Average Bagel, welcome on in. Rocky, hello. Berry Canary, hi. Chauncey Boy, hi. Welcome. Hi, Open, also as well. Oh. Wait, can I have us punching each other? What does that mean? You just arrived. You literally just arrived and we are starting with that right out the gate. Okay, I see how it is. How is everyone doing?
Contrairement à une idée largement répandue, la langouste se nourrit exclusivement de fruits de mer.
Ce qui
Ce qui ne l'empêche pas de rester très humaine.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it that redeem was added like halfway through the year? Somehow it feels like it's always been here, you know? But yeah. Guys, it's been a year. It has been a year and it's insane. I don't understand how it has been a year already, but I'm very happy it has been. I checked your first stream to see what my first message on this channel was, and it was that. I see! Oh my god. Hi, Irie, thank you so much for raiding in. Hi. Hi, Yarn, hi, Irie, hi. Fiery Hammer in between that. Hi, Tea Kettle, hi, Usa, hi. Oh, hey guys, check out Hermit Irie. She is amazing.
Hey,
She
little
was
Rust
playing.
boy. I brought some WD-40. You look like you need it.
Thanks. Oh, hi, Chesserin.
Hey, little Rust boy.
Are you
I brought
serious?
some WD-40. You look like you need it.
Are you serious? But yeah, hi gamers. So, yeah, check out Irie. She's been playing a lot of retro games recently every Sunday. She's been playing through Crash Tag Team Racing and also Spyro 2 recently, and also Titan Tasmanian Dragon, and there was a fan game that she was part of that Yarn made, one of the raiders who you just saw. So it's such a nice community to be in this, guys. Like genuinely, when I started out a year ago, I literally didn't know where this was gonna go. Robert Du, hi, welcome on in. Thank you. Happy anniversary, Ocean Man. So, I have a little something prepped to talk about the year and what has happened. So, I think there's some preamble to be had about how thankful I am to be here and how cool everyone has been to me, to my community, even when I'm bad at video games, but honestly that comes with the job. But truly, when I started out exactly a year ago, I was like, you know, let's try it. If it works, it works. But it has been a year. And a lot of
Contrairement à une idée largement répandue, la langouste se nourrit exclusivement de fruits de mer. Ce qui ne l'empêche pas de rester très humaine.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Check. Welcome on in. So, you know what? We're gonna do a little bit of this because I want to just
Hey,
like.
Dawn. I just got your message from January 29th, 2020.
That message is almost
I know
a year
it's been
old.
a while, but hey, if you still want to hang, that's fine.
That high message gets funnier by the day. Oh, you will not get away from us. Check these.
I hate pulling out for some.
Okay, that's all I'm doing. just a little assault. Oh, why that one? That's the first one. That's the first one in the clip compilation. All right, guys. So I have a little something prepped for the first hour because you know the first hour is gonna be us chatting, talking, and in the second hour I'm gonna start playing Portal, and we'll see how that will pan out. I'm terrified. I'm genuinely terrified. But yeah, let's see if I can pull this up on screen. 1 second. There you go. A year in review. 2025 Mermaid doings, as in, wow, that really all happened. So, basically, this is 23 slides, okay, get ready. Portal 1 is really nice unless you try to play it in VR or something. He has a whole slideshow, yes, I prepped. I put this together in like 2 hours, like a few days ago. So, imagine this. I had to start out just with something. I wanted to become a streamer because I was unemployed, and I feel like that pipeline is just like a singular arrow pointing from one to the other. But point is that I wanted to use my 3D modeling skills and animation and all that so I could make myself a little character. Initially, I immediately thought that I would become 3D and didn't even toy with the idea of like a drawing PNG tuber. However, because back then I didn't feel like I could do it. But 3D is more of my wheelhouse. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys how the model came to be. Because I talked about this briefly through other streams and hangouts and whatever, but you know, I wanna put this all together. So, I made a model. This was the first sketch of Little Myrmidon. I was like, diver suit would be cool, better to shit would be cool. And you can see that there are some cracks here and there, but it's slowly building up. This was the next one, and between these two, there were like, and outside of these, there were at least like 10 iterations. And as you can see here, this is closer to what I wanted the end product to be, the end design. There are some like cracks here and there, a little more weathered, and the back of the helmet is more blown out. You know, who was Myrmidon VT? We'll see. We'll get through there. Look at this. First base mesh. I was not fucking around. I took the sketch, put an orb over it, and then I just like extruded it to see what could happen. Now, here's the thing. I decided to make this like you can see how fucking ugly it is, the topology. We will not get into that. But this was just testing, right? And I thought, wouldn't it be cool and pog if I just like took an orb, very detailed, and started sculpting it. And then it started looking like this. This was the first thing that I looked at and thought, well, the idea is there, but I don't like any of it. This feels like fabric, right? And the screws and everything, and even though they weren't colored, I remember this one when you showed it. Yeah, it was probably like last October. Clay, man. Yeah, very clay-like, but you guys need to know that initially, when I started out, I wanted to become a PNG tuber that's more like claymation. But over iterations, I realized that I don't want to do that. I like the metallic shapes and the colors of it, so I was fine with just like a stylized look. And then we have the next iteration of the helmet, and you can see that this is like pretty close to what we have now, besides the little like window on the side, the thing down here at the bottom, there was no like valve. And between these two, there were at least like, well, basically, I got rid of the back of the head, and I resculpted it just from polygons, and this is a very deceivingly low poly count model. And then the visor was remade to be more stylistic, and I added this little like thing on the top to help its silhouette, and then a lot of iterations between here and there. But the body was added. I used to have a longer neck, and that was reduced over time. And you can see the plaque is not there yet, and this pretty much had all the details that I wanted to add. And I thought, you know what, this character already has like a million details, but luckily I only have to do it once. Yeah, and motherfucker started making thumbnails. We'll get into that later. There's nothing more painful and rewarding than learning your own character, where it's like, yeah, I will just draw this little Scrunglow. Oh fuck, I need to learn to shade metal. Oh, these are geometric shapes. Oh, I need to show depth in rendering because of the cracked helmet. Oh fuck, and it just got worse and worse. But it got me to be really good at drawing him. So next up, this was almost the final model. This was almost the final release of this model and how I would have debuted. But I talked to Nish. Nish is in chat. And he was like, yeah, this is cool. How about you make it more weathered, more like it's been at the bottom of the ocean, And I was like, yeah, sure, yeah. So we tried that out, and you can see that this is like more polished and more brand new. But yeah, it was true. If it was sitting at the bottom of the ocean, it should just be oxidized and battered and stuff. And that's how we got here. That's the model. And you know, I'm very proud of it. It took me about 3 months to put all of this together, and I don't just mean the model, it's the overlay, it's everything. I think the model alone took me like a month, probably. And yeah, this was a very, very cool project. And honestly, if VTubing didn't work out, I would have just made a portfolio out of this. What's on the plaque? It's a little narwhal. You can see it's a little narwhal. Yeah. It's also my signature that I use in real life. But yeah. Next up, pre-production. Before we even went live. Oh, Cyro, by the way, you are the first person to ask me in chat. The first person to ask me at all was Neil, like 2 or 3 days ago. Also, Lonely, hi, thank you for lurking. I don't know why that didn't work. Oh, because you typoed it. But hi, thank you for lurking. Okay. So, birthday happy, hi Freddy. So, pre-production. You can see that there were a lot of assets made. And these handful of things were pretty much made in the first, like, time, like, I don't know, maybe before I debuted, except the dancing emote, but we'll talk about that in a second. So, pre-production, Ocean Man. When I started out, I knew that I wanted that to be a bit. And I didn't know how exhausting it would be. If everyone typed Ocean or Man, it would trigger, and I was like limiting it to Ocean and Man, but now it just like responds to Oceanic Manchester. So, you know, we really changed. Ocean Man. Yeah. And the little slugs, I drew the yellow purple one first, and then I just like hue shifted it in Photoshop, and those are the badges you guys have. And you can see that the TV overlay on top, that was gonna be the full overlay. And I thought, well, I'm blocking too much. And you can see I'm leaning closer to the left of the mirror. That's how the base model looked, so I rotated it a little bit just so it's in line and I have more space. So you can see that the TV is not the entire screen now. There's a little bit of a space to the right, and I used to use that for chat, but now it's just like there. I think it's nice that it's a bit more airy than it was before. But yeah, you can see the emotes, the not like this, and the sweep. The sweep is right behind me, but believe me, it's there. And I just realized that I didn't account for my mirror blocking the PowerPoint. Shouldn't matter. And I also did the panels, which I don't bring up often, but you can see the panels below the channel. I drew those too. And here I was still figuring out how to make, how to shade metal and all that stuff. But yeah, air, I thought we are in the ocean. I'm sorry to tell you, but there's air in the ocean. So, I was testing with Lottleknot from the very beginning because I knew that was going to be one of the starting games. Now, we move on to the debut. The debut was last year, December 28th, and I was stressed as fuck. I was so fucking stressed. Basically, I listened back to the debut, and I was talking so fast, like ridiculously fast. I was like, hey guys, yeah, so we're playing Abzu, we are, like, I was shaking like a little chihuahua. And... Man. Oh yeah, Trickyard is helping me out with stuff, so he's a mod for the interim. So, congratulations, Trickyard. But yeah, I was incredibly stressed, and you can see that here on the right is the overlay that we started out with. Debut jitters are normal. Yeah, I know. I'm still shaking sometimes when there's like a big project or something. And you can see that this was literally just for a TV. And the logo on there, the my logo, and the chat on the side. And in the chat you can see Tricker saying holy, up and down there saying hate when I get shot in the head, fucking kills. Barry said Rue de la Mao. And Trickyard again said rat. I was talking about my lore. I remember that I was talking about my lore. And the conch was also added as like a pre-debut kind of thing, and I only had space on this slide. But I remember having a lot of fun just, you know, talking and people using the redeems, because that was the first time people interacted with the stream. And I remember that when I played, or sorry, I was still in the debut talking kind of deal, someone, I think the Trickyard said ocean, and it triggered for the first time, and everyone's losing their shit in chat. And then Open said, wait, does it trigger, wait, was that fucking Ocean Man? And it plays Ocean Man, and that's when it all started. And I think that's very cool that it was organically found, and it was spammed ad nauseum. And as you can see with the raid message from Irie, it's still used to this day, and you guys love it, and there are now visuals for it, and I'm very happy that that idea worked out in the end. Now, the debut game was Abzu. I never streamed before. I wasn't gonna, like, I didn't know how long I could stream for, and this was about 3 hours where I finished the entire game. And it was a very chill game. Like, I think it was great to start with. It was on brand, a lot of people joined during it. I remember Weeple Velcro joining in, Myra was there, Trickyard Berry Open, and Fiery Hammer, I think he also showed up. And a lot of people that are still regulars and still are here were there at the debut 1 year ago, and it means a lot to me. But yeah, if you look at the overlay, it has changed a bit. I mean, yeah, we still have the TV, it's the same old mirror, but you know, the stickers and everything, I feel like it livens up the space. But okay, next up, we have January, starting out. This is, my debut was December 28th, and then a few days later it was New Year's, and I think my first stream must have been like January 5th or something like that. And you can see, so much Teardown and Lottle Knots. We played those games a lot. I think those were the two games I had on rotation, and I didn't really know what I liked about streaming and what I wanted to do. And those games were very chill. I remember during the Teardown streams I got raids from Kita and Myra, and that meant a lot to me. I also got raids from Luna and Myra again during the Lottle Knot stuff. And you know, I was sort of getting eased into it, but this was still very early on. I think by May, I felt like I was a streamer and I was actually doing stuff. But you can see that I added the faceplates. Those are brand new, by the way. Like those are brand new to the stream in January. Because I realized that if I am just a diver suit with no like change in visor, I was like, I will be alright, but I wish I could emote. Hi Neil, Bortul 2, what? Oh, okay. Took me a second. So, I made these 4 emotions, I had a lot of fun making them, and then I added them in January, I think early January even. And when I was figuring out how I was gonna emote, how my emotes were gonna work, I was like, I need something to make it work. And when I talked to friends about like, hey, what do you think this should be? And many people said, oh, just draw a circle and a mouth on it, like make it a very regular like digital faceplate. And I said I cannot do that because then I will look like every other robot ever. And I thought this cartoony option is much better with the over-exaggerated faceplate changes. Like the glass doesn't make any sense within it, but I think it's really funny that the emotes or the emotions still work. Yeah, the really mermed emote that was made by Strudy Droplet is making its rounds. That is a fan creation that we turned into an emote. And yeah, as you can see, this mirror that you see on the left, it was for collabs, and I did use it for collabs. It is just mirrored, but yeah, that's pretty much what happened in January. And then I realized during this slideshow that I don't want to go by months because it would be a fucking nightmare. So next up we have collabs. During this year we had 16 collabs that were just gaming and other like larger events. But there's a separate section for bigger events, but you'll see that we have Check These, Gomitan, Space Burb Lizzie, Actually, let's go through a little story with all of them. Let's go a little story. So check these. I wanted to do a collab with him, and I really wanted to find a common ground. And I knew that he liked fighting games, so that's what we did. I was like, you know what? We're gonna do fighting games. We're gonna play Yomi Hustle. It's a turn-based. Whatchamacallit fighting game, but with pixel characters like stick figures, and I really recommend it. It's fun. It's a fun time with friends, and that was so good. Then we have Gomitan. Gomi is a great Australian streamer. I found her like more than a year before I even debuted. And I found her stuff so cool. She plays DOS games and you know, games from someone else's childhood, you know? And I never got to experience them, but through her it was great to see those games. And I invited her on a collab. And funny thing is that we were gonna play Orcs Must Die too, but at the same time, you know, it was difficult because she's Australian, so we had a very large time zone gap. I think it was 9 AM for her and 11 PM for me or something like that. And we had like 2 hours of talking that was just about 3D and game development and animated movies and stuff like that, and I love that. And at the end we were like, hey, weren't we supposed to play games? And then we played like 2 rounds of Orcs Must Die or something, but during that we were barely playing the game because we were playing, or we were just talking, and she's a great conversational partner. Neil, I played the game on the console, but that's boring. Does game? Oh yeah, that's more like it. Keep gaming. Horrible. So we have Space Bear Blizzy. Funny thing about her, I think I found one of her TikToks randomly, and I'm like, she's such a cool streamer. I check her out, and I'm like, for all the effort she's put in, she barely has the follower count that she deserves. So I message her, hey Lizzie, I think your stuff is very cool, yada yada yada. And then I show up in her streams and whatnot, and Peak comes out. Peak was teased in June, I believe. And the devs put out a little message, hey guys, fill out this form if you want a free game key to play with friends. If you are a streamer or content creator. So I reached out and I said, hey guys, I'm a very small streamer. I think I was below 200 followers at that point. But I have a very active chat, and I have a lot of friends that I love to play with, and I would play with Space Bear Blizzy, who was great, and we got 2 game keys, and that was the first collab I had with her, and that was such a fun time. And I once again played with her during her birthday event, I believe. But yeah, next up we have Necromantic Nail. After that we have Myra Morse. Now Myra... no. So Neil was the one to actually reach out. I watched his streams for a while. I think we raided into him when he played Invincible back in the day. And he reached out, hey, do you want to play Operation Tango? And I didn't know how that would go, because it's a purely co-op game. And I wasn't gonna be sure, like, you know, how we are gonna hit it off. And I think Neil and I have a really good chemistry when it comes to streaming. Sounds like a loser. Tricker, can you time him out for 15 seconds? So, I think he is a great streamer. I highly recommend that you check him out. And he recently did a stream called Spirit Orb stream, where he called upon the dead spirits, and it was me and Ethalinda and Rattled Moon and Coco and Floofy Yumi and Loon Moon, and I'm sorry if I forget someone, but it was such a very good stream. Really enjoyed it. Myra Morse, I look up to her like tremendously. I think she's one of my favorite streamers, and I think the first stream we had together must have been Repo or Peak or something like that. Coco was there, I don't remember them. There was a trucker. Oh no. But yeah, Myra is great. We never had a one-on-one collab, but we had group collabs that she was a part of, and she's just a great friend. I recommend that you check her out if you somehow haven't and you're still part of this chat. Kita Arias. Kita was the first collab partner that I ever had, and we played Rounds and Lethal League. It was so fun. It was just fighting games, but it was more arcadey as well. And Kita is just a really good, you know, person to banter with. I really enjoy talking to him. V4 Velcro, and I'm gonna talk about everyone a little bit, and I'll, you know, group them together for what we did together. So we have V4 Velcro, a Crow VTuber who streams many cozy like farming games and such, but also love and deep space things, and she is very funny. I love her content, and I'm very happy to have met her. And when you go to her channel and you see me typing my first message of the day there, it orbs me. Like, she set up a channel, channel interaction that I get orbed, and it's fun. Dragonheart Cafe, also known as Dawn. She is a Dragon VTuber who runs a tea shop or a cafe. Mods, orb this sweat high, well. And Dawn she runs the coziest stream on this platform, and I genuinely mean that. I think she's great at what she does, of like gathering a community and putting on some chill music, talking to everyone about the day-to-day, and she's just, you know, fun, like very relaxing to be around. We have Rat on Moon, Resident Gremlin. Back to lurking, you're doing great, Ocean, but thank you, well, bye-bye. So, Rat on Moon, I met her when she raided me, actually, a while back. And we got to talking, we did a bunch of collabs together with like impromptu stuff, as like, hey, I'm streaming, hey, do you wanna hop on? And she just joined in call and we played games together, and that was a fun time. Now these four, Kita Arias, V4 Velcro, Dragonheart Cafe, and Rat on Moon, we did an adventure together in Daggerheart, which I will talk about in a second, but that is like the main collab we all did together. Then we have Ethelinda VT, who I recently collabed with, and she is a peach. I think she has an incredible sense of humor and very good jokes, and she learned how to do the whole Bing Chilling copy pasta in Mandarin during one of the streams that Neil, her, and I do, Necromancer's Tale. And that game is insane, but whatever. We do these collabs together, and that was a lot of fun. And then I did a collab with Lynn separately, where we played Fishing Planet, which was very not good. And then we pivoted into board games. Now that was a lot of fun. And next up we have Kieran, again no one-on-one, but we did play Repo together and Peak together, and she's delightful. I check into her streams and she's always so full of energy, and she's very honest, and I think the effort she puts into her streams is something to be admired, especially knowing the hardship that she went through, but even without that, she's incredible. Now, Tipanya, she is, we played, what did we play together? Oh man, we played Goat Simulator together because I was like, yeah, we need something to work on together, or like to play, because she's great, but she is much more educated than I am. And I thought, well, she is a grad student, right? And she knows about anatomy and shit like that, so I thought, what is the best way to collab Goat Simulator? And it turned out that she had it, so I bought it, and we played that together, and it was just, again, we just had background gaming. She's getting her PhD, and isn't that insane? Be proud of her. And then we just jumped around as goats. It was really funny. Now, Coco Pimento, without any irony and, you know, banter, she does mean a lot to the streaming community. And I think everything that she does is so inspiring, and I'm not gonna lie, I think one of the reasons that I started streaming is her. Like, back in the day, when I started watching streams, it was Lazy Susan, mainly, who graduated unfortunately, but she was lovely. And through her, I think I somehow met a bunch of other streamers. And, you know, when we watch content that we like, and we surround ourselves with people that we enjoy watching, we do manage to stumble into something that's entirely different. Something that you cannot really put into words easy. But I try. And me not being able to put into words was the Puppet 2 fan game that I made for Coco. And the help with the merch line that she put online. And she's great to collaborate with, she's very funny, we did a lot of stuff together. Again, we never had a one-on-one collab, it was always just like a happenstance of like, oh, she's also in this collab. But yeah, we have played games together that were a lot of fun. And yeah, now Rinky Maraki, she once rated me, that's how I know her. And she's also part of this like streamer bubble, I guess. And she was part of the first time chatter collab that I ran. And she talked about Soul Eater. And she's also very passionate. She's a very welcoming voice. Yeah, I highly recommend her as well. Digitum, Resident Skull, so many women here. So Digitum, he is a streamer that I only happen to find through Myra, but it's always funny to go in there because there's always banter going on. I feel like he is a very welcoming personality as well. And when I joined his stream, I was like, I want to be friends with everyone I know ever. And then we have Loon Moon, who is... Oh, she's great, guys. I think she helped me a lot during my during the cover and everything that we worked together. And we have this casual back and forth like, hey, bitch head, hey, fuck dick. And she's great. I really look up to her because I think she's a great streamer. But all of these people I talked about here are. And we played Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes together and also Carry the Glass because I thought, hey, we should have a game where we beat the fuck out of each other. But instead we played a game that needs extreme cooperation because I realized that would be so much funnier. Now we have the other Hyper collab, which was the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This collab had 16 people participating, including me. Check these. Hochimochi Desu, we had Space Bro Blizzy, Choco Jax, Myra Morse, Azanaza, V4 Velcro, Bike and VT, Toys Online, Gahis 514, Kieran, Tipanya, Harakita, Capybarista-san, and Loon Moon. I am so thankful for this community. We had one stream like this the entire year, where it was this big, and Baby Park, yeah. Putting that event together meant a lot to me, and it was great talking to all these people and just playing silly Mario Kart because that was the point, you know. You sit in there and you throw shells around in fucking Mario Kart, like it doesn't matter. Baby Park to Electric Boogaloo. I want to hold more events like this. Obviously, I cannot do it more than like maybe once a year or twice a year because it requires a lot of planning. But yeah, I am very happy with how this turned out and everyone had fun. And I want to give a separate shout out to Myra here because she helped me. Originally it was going to be 12 people, but she gave a shout out about this project in a shared server we have with other creators, and a lot of people signed up from there. It's like, hey, I want to hop in and do some dumb shit. So yeah, thank you, Myra. Now next, we have the Daggerheart game. This was an adventure that I GM'd, game mastered in a new system that I never played before. And I invited V4 Velcro, Rat on Moon, Dragonheart Cafe, and Kita Arias to this. And the idea was that we would just sit down and play a game and it would be a one-shot. I calculated it wrong, it ended up being 2 sessions, but overall, it was about a 10-hour adventure. And I'm very proud of this artwork that I made. This took me about 30-ish hours, 25 to 30 hours, including everything, like from sketching, from reference gathering, to putting it together in OBS. Shout out to Toys Online, by the way, for putting together the script for this, so I could just like easily click a few buttons to make the fear and hope tokens appear. And you can see the fear token was a sea urchin, and the hope token was me in an orb. It's a marble reflection of me, and that was added a day before the event started. I was like, I need to figure out how I can put myself into this, because a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people said, hey, it's cool that you are running this, but how do we know that it's you talking? And I realized this would be great. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, and I was very nervous throughout this because, you know, it's one thing to talk in front of people, but it's another thing to showcase an idea and GM, like, for a group. These people never interacted with each other before that deeply. I know Val and Kita knew each other, but that was pretty much it. So I had this group chat, and I tried to get them together, and there was chemistry already, and I love that we could play a game, and everyone was, you know, bouncing off the other, and it was... I don't know, it's strange to get a group that works this well together, you know? And yeah, I learned a lot during this art project, and I was like, maybe I could do like a fucking video call in the TV, and that's how people are represented, but I realized this would be so cool. He's combining his different friend groups. Open, I am making one massive VTuber. Like, over this 1 year, these 365 days, I have put the collabs together just so other people can know each other. And I think it worked out great. So, that is that. And this was the little creature, Juice Box, that that is called Sucrose, but everyone dubbed him Juice Box. This was made by Frey on VGen. Make sure to check them out. But I love them. You can see a little sticker of them on the top right. Oh yeah, I love this little fella. Now next up, this was the first time chatter, which I am very proud of. The naming of it at least, and I like the presentation of it, of how it's just like all glitter, because I was like, I need a way to make this look special and make the guests feel cool. I was like, yeah, 2002 blingy gifs. And yeah, I had Rinky Meraki, we had Coco Pimento, Raton Moon, V4 Valkyrie, and Spacebird Blizzy taking part. I reached out to them, hey, do you have a topic you want to talk about? And originally Necromantic Neil was gonna be part of this, and maybe Kita, but they didn't have the time for it, unfortunately. But yeah, I think we put on a good show. I learned a lot from many people about many things, and I'm very, very happy about the collabs that I managed to put together, you know? Because this group, I think, like, if we talk about connections, I don't think Spacebird Blizzy interact with anyone from this group at all. So I was like, hey, hop on. And then Velcro knew Raton from the Daggerheart show by now, but they didn't know Spacebird Blizzy. Coco didn't know Raton Moon, so that was a point of connection. Rinky never interacted with, I don't think, Raton or Coco, maybe Coco. But yeah, you know, and Lizzie. So it's like, you know, these connections. And yeah, I was very happy with how this turned out. And then we have the cover. This art piece, the entire video clip, took me about 20 hours to make. But this is the thumbnail for Ocean Man. And yeah, this was the first time I was brave enough to draw a face and put it online. And this took me a lot of time to get right. He got what he deserved, what the fuck? Velcro! Val, this is my 1 year fucking anniversary, how fucking dare you? Okay, so, this is where orbing became a thing. Where people are like, mods, put him in the orb. It's because of this. I told you were doing great early, I had to balance the skin. Thanks. This art piece forced me to learn how to shade gold. Thank you, Luna. Thank you so much. But I had a lot of fun making this, and it was a stressful time because, you know, I'm working with Luna, with her vocals that are amazing, and SF's mixing, who I will have to commission one day, with the, you know, cover that's coming up for the Myrmidonathon, the bread burned to a crisp thing. And this is great, man. I loved working on this, and people loved it, and it hit 2,000 views yesterday. 2,000, which is insane to me. It is Luna's second most watched cover, which I think is really fun. Oh, now next up, we have the high messages. This project was like, yeah, I'll throw it in. Maybe something will happen. So many people just said yes to it. We had Coco Pimento, Etelinda VT, Tipanya, Mia Galactic, Mialu, V4 Velcro, Neurosis VT, Yurika Harako, Mecha Mozi, Chegdi, Scabby Barista-san, Myra Morse, Loon Moon, Kita Arias, Gomitan, Spacebird Blizzy, Rinky Maraki, Soy Milk, No Sharko, Necromantic Nia, Kitanya is here, Dizzy Stargazer, Raton Moon, Kesafresh, Peachhole, Biken VT, Kieran, Marigato, Arrow, and Digitum. If you haven't...
Ramadan. Welcome.
That was Eureka. That was Eureka right here. Wait, I'm gonna use mine as well.
Oh my god, Dawn, hi!
That was Kieran.
Forget the hellos. Chat, can I get an ocean man right now?
That was
please?
Kita. Right here.
Ruby Dawn, welcome!
That was No Sharko. We have Ocean.
Hello,
That was Ketanya.
Hey, Mimidon.
That was Luna. Took a screenshot so I can check out all these wonderful people. Hell yeah. Also the shout out vids. This is a small thing that I didn't know how much I wanted to dedicate time for, but I made shout outs for a lot of VTubers.
Thank you for petting me.
This is Spacebird Lizzie.
You should have not petted me! Oh no!
We have Luna.
Hello, here we truckin'.
We had one for Gomi.
I've entered the silly zone, so if I forget something, please excuse me. My brain cells have melted into a single goo. But you know what? A brain goo is nice sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of goo in there.
We also had one for No Sharko.
I need to check this out. Never lost. Oh.
We had one for Mialu. This might be a bit loud, I apologize.
Okay, they're not gonna kill me, huh?
She's great. We have plenty of other people like V for Velcro.
You're 2 inches tall, but you have a 4-inch dick. I'm blocking! Flawless.
I forgot, hell yeah. We have a Coco one.
Hey! Welcome! Hello, you sick fuck!
We had one for Myra.
Lamb oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees.
We had one for Kita.
The final part of the Triforce is through that door. All you need to do is bust it down.
But yeah, that was a fun thing to put together, and there's several more. We are just waiting for the right opportunity, you know. I have videos for streamers that have not even been to my stream yet. But just in case, I have it ready. Wait, let me show you one. Maybe you know Roko.
Okay, I'm gonna put the harmonica in my mouth and we'll deal with this situation, okay? Alright, ready?
It was the one for Iron Mouse? No.
Okay.
You think I'm gonna do that now? She's great. So, next up we have thumbnails. I made so many thumbnails this year, and I felt like maybe I wasn't doing enough. Motherfucker, I didn't do it for every game, but I did like paint a thumbnail for every month almost. We had Loddle we have Teardown, we have a Peglin silly one, but it's still like a little helmet on the Peglin. And this was the Haste April 1st one. That was a lot of fun to do. You did so many, it's insane. Yeah, I realize that now. This On Guard was made by Nish. I made another one for Teardown. I loved making this one. This was for Voices of the Void. Little slug getting picked up by a saucer. We had the Mass Effect. This is Half-Life 2 VR. It's one of my most recent. And then we have Portal coming up today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 almost fully original ones, you know. Voices of the Void was my favorite. I'm glad you like it. I really am. And then we have the collab thumbnails, which is a different beast. This is Operation Tango with Neil, me being mad at him for being at Soup. We have the Peak collab with Spacebird Blizzy. You know, that's the glass harpoon I have, and also the little ring that Lizzie has around her. This was the Gomiton one. It was called Syncing with Gomiton. I really liked it. It's a vertical thumbnail that I'm very, very happy about. This was Lethal League and Rounds with Kita Arias. This was Goat Sim. This was the shittiest like Photoshop job I could have done. I love it. Your Only Move is Hustle with Check These. This was the Deluxe, Mario Kart Deluxe collab. And this was Fishing Planet with Lynn. Gaussian blurred them goats. They were, no, they were so small that I had to enlarge them and that's how they looked. And that's it. Langoost, guys. Langoost started in, I think, May, whenever the movie night was. So, this was such a fun addition to the stream.
According to script, thank you so much, Open. Long goose. Hi, Cookie.
Ce qui ne l'empêche pas de rester très humaine.
Okay. Now next
up, we have the April 1st stream where I did this overlay. I was like, hey, what if I did a silly little thing where I put like a DS on my screen? Like the TV was broken and I nailed a 3DS or a DS to my TV. And I thought, no, I'm gonna make it a wholly different new overlay. And then I liked it so much that I kept it a permanent thing. It's turned off for today. But I didn't want to fuck with the aspect ratios and shit. But yeah, this was a lot of fun to put together. What cable is that? I think this is a jack. Like a 3.5. This is more new. These are the commissions I've been doing. And the 3D work. You can see it's Hermit Irie, macOS Freddy, and Coco Pimentor. I loved making these, man. They are still discounted for 3 more days, by the way. Exclamation mark comms, I believe. And then we can talk about the Myrmidonathon. Guys, it was 17 streams in a row in a month. That hurt me. Oh, but it was so fun. We had 6 collabs during it. We 100%ed Mario 64. We finished Mario Sunshine. It didn't 100% because, fuck me, the blue coins are nothing but annoying. And we raised 650 euros. Thank you, everyone, for doing that. Also, hi, Luna. Hi, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, guys. If you don't know me, I'm Myrmidon VT, a diver who's possessed by ancient magic I don't understand. Checking from the bottom of the ocean, going with the motion. And we are celebrating our first year. Today is exactly 1 year. Hi, Gremlin. Hi, no username. Hi, Beaver Rat. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. If you don't mind, Luna, I'm gonna go ahead with my presentation, but I hope you had a good stream. If anyone needs to raid and run, I fully understand that. After the ad break, which will be in about 7 minutes, we are gonna start a first playthrough of Portal. Okay, never played the game. I was motion sick when I first tried it back in 2010-ish. And I never tried it again, but during the Myrmidonathon that we are talking about right now, we hit the goal to play it, so that's what we're gonna do today. Hello folks, I hope you're all well. Hi spookiest Payemas, welcome in, welcome in. Also, I want to say that the thumbnail for the Myrmidonathon was made by Spacebear Blizzy because she felt like it. She was like, hey, do you want a thumbnail for it? And I said, yes. And she just did it. And she just did all of it, so that's insane. And that's where the little kelp mustache and the rusted hat is from that art. And we have so many goals that we have hit, man, oh my god. But I don't want to run out of time because we do need to get started at the end of the next hour. We added stickers. Stickers is some... Glad you hit your KPIs this year? Thanks, Cookie. I try my best, you know, anything for the shareholders. So you can see these are the stickers that were added throughout the year. It's not a lot, but at the same time, this shows dedication because you need to spend 10,000 points to get a sticker on the screen on the TV. And you know, people are always like, every once in a while I get a submission and it's like, Morshu cannot smoke weed, otherwise I would have to tag the stream as drug and tobacco use, so I put an asparagus in his mouth. And then the fan art. You guys, thank you so much for all of this. Irie made these snowmen on the top left. It is absolutely delightful. I got the drawing from Luna from one of her events, and I cherish it. All of these are saved in a fan art folder. I love it. The hamburger was made by Accidenti. It was a channel parody on her channel when she was playing Burgie. That's where I got the idea for Teardown streams. But I love this piece. And then Shatton commissioned a piece for me from Kita STR. Kita STR is a friend of Raton Moons, and she's a singer, and she also opened commissions for these like neon lined things, and I love it. I love it so much. So thank you, Shatton, if you're here for the commission. The little one with the sticks on the bottom left, it was made by Myra for her Magical Cure Love Shot MV that I did backing vocals to with a bunch of others. Yeah. Hi Funny Bucket. Hi. And this little moving pixel guy, it was made by Ethelinda VT because she was very into Deltarune, and she made a little thing for me there. And also, if you go to the Discord right now, my Discord, and check out, I think the art channel pinned, ! Discord, you can see a little attack pattern that Agnes, one of our community members, made for me of like, it would be a Langoust attack with a little crack showing up, and it was very adorable. And then we also have the gingerbread with the bubbles coming out of it, made by Irie this season, and that's adorable. Lynn did art. Yeah, Lynn made her own models, and she had concept arts for several other models she didn't go with, but yeah, she's an artist. I highly recommend you check her stuff out. And we had movie nights. Movie nights were a lot of fun. We did Asterix and Obelix versus Caesar. We did Mission Cleopatra, that's where the Langoust is from. We did Vendel and Wild for Halloween. And we did Hoodwinked very, very recently, which was insane. And then we did like bullshit nights where we just did React Andy. I had Coco Pimento on the mic with me on the stage, and we just watched these stupid fucking videos that we found online. And one of them was about a morning routine that is, it's those Reaction Andy nights were so much fun. Because it was genuinely just us looking at stupid videos and laughing together, you know? There was no nuance. There was no nuance. This diver suit can fit so many morning bananas. And, yeah, that's it. That's it for the presentation. Hope you guys liked. And, we are gonna go to ads very soon. Yeah. I'm gonna fill time, but once we are back, we are gonna start Portal for the first time. Thank you for putting all that together. It took me like 2 hours to get all the images and figure out what I want to talk about. And I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, ads are gonna hit in 3 minutes, just so you know. And yeah, this has been a very, very eventful year. So the next thing we're gonna do is Portal. Now, I'm very anxious about Portal. Like, you need to know that. Because one thing about puzzle games is that I don't like to feel stupid. If I'm stupid and I can't solve something, I'm like, Urgh. But if I have to do it in front of an audience, oh my god. Because I remember when we played Call of the Sea early in the year, that shit pissed me off. Portal 1, Freddy. I can't wait to see the presentation this time next year. Oh brother, is this a subliminal way of announcing a return to Mass Effect? Really nice way to recap so many things you've done this year. Yeah, like 12 months to fit all of that into. That was so much work. If you get stuck on a puzzle, let me know and I can help. I will put up a message during ad break. If anyone dares backseat me, I'm going to tear your head off. Okay, thank you. That's why Trickcured is a mod for today, by the way. Because if I get stuck and people start fucking backseating, he is given the license to kill. Alright? Just so everyone knows. PowerPoint, yeah. Jokes on you, I don't use my head. Yeah, I know. I've known you long enough. Welcome to my world of stupid at puzzles. I wouldn't know how to backseat. We'll see. Another place Tricky can kill up and true. Your sword handed over. Oh my god. Place the blue portal on your viewing port. What the fuck does that mean? Oh. Alright. I am so excited. We'll see how this will go. The one at the bottom right. I'm going to cry. Because here's the thing, I understand, like, my favorite bit to do is I ask permission if I can fake backseat. And if they give me the permission, I do that. But it's like, actually, did you know that in the next room there's gonna be a door that opens inwards, and that's the only door that opens inwards in the entire game. And then they go to the next door and it opens outwards and to push. And I'm like, by the way, I fucking lied. You know, like stuff that doesn't matter. Cricketers power word kill and we are below 100 HP. True. Why am I being made out to be a god? People are weird about mods. I think it's better that you get used to that. There's an exit in the level. Cricket, you know what to do. Internet moderator is like diet security guard. You are not wrong. You are very not wrong. Oh. But yeah. Use W to walk forward. Motherfucker. It is still a valid job that is appreciated. I don't know, he's not getting paid. So we'll see. Okay, it's coming up in a second. I'm paying him. Oh shit. Oh my god. I didn't know you were on someone else's payroll. That's crazy. Press Alt F4 for free portals. I think they're already free, although I don't know enough to dispute that claim. We pay him with love. This is what love is like. Oh my god, if this is what love is like, I don't want to be hated. Now, car gas money is a different beast. Now, that is a different beast. Alright. So, I'm just patiently waiting for ad to pop up so I can go take a piss. Welcome back, Cyro. Come on, Sari, do the thing. It's weird. Sometimes, like, I'm gonna bitch about it and it's gonna start ads. There's a currency in game which you can use to buy portals per second, or in short, PPs. PPS. Thank you. I'm back from pit. Okay, ad break, and I'll be back soon. Very, very soon. Alright? Thank you for your patience as always, and I'll be right back in like 3 minutes. Alright. Hi guys. Welcome back. Okay, we're gonna get right into it. I feel like if I'm just gonna stall, I'm gonna stall forever, so I might as well fucking send it, okay? Oh boy. Or that can happen, that's cool. Okay. Let's just get into it, guys. So what do you know about Portal? I played the...
Contrairement à une idée largement répandue, la langouste se nourrit exclusivement de fruits de mer. Ce qui ne l'empêche pas de rester très humaine.
So here's the thing, guys.
Very good. So I have something set up for this stream, and I think it's really funny. I set up a speedrun timer. I think it would be really funny if we had like a fucking, I don't know, 5-hour run and submitted it. I was thinking about this during the Santa stream, and I thought it would be really funny. I downloaded this from the actual Portal speedrunning site because it actually fucking, what do you mean? It actually, like, I tested it a little bit. It's just in this level, it automatically switches between the levels, so that's very cool. But yeah, so let's look around because I think I was just walking back and forth. I know this goddamn song. I cannot escape it. It was in so many videos and shit, you know. And I remember doing this when I first played it, and I missed. I remember doing fucking this. And this was the funniest thing. This was the funniest thing. Alright. I don't know if I want to take you with me. So fuck. Like you have to understand, last I played this was more than a decade ago. And it's like coming back to me. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. I remember so far this. Like I've only played up until Chamber 5 or something, but you guys have to understand, I didn't play this game for the longest time. Oh, you can crouch jump in this. Yeah. I didn't play this for the longest time because it gave me motion sickness as soon as the portals got a bit more complicated, you know? Oh, Andromeda High, welcome on in. Yeah. So, I don't think we're gonna get VR. Well, you know how it is. Ah. Right, I'm stupid. I was like, yeah, let's grill that. Play the RTX one, I think I would explode. Wait, I remember... No. I remember this making a sound. Oh, whatever. Are those feet? What the hell? Who's... Am I barefoot? What the hell? Speedrun timer is a good bit, thank you. Yeah. I mean, USA, you need to know that Apertura. You need to know that I did play through Half-Life 2 in VR recently. And it's a different kind of motion sickness, and it was a very long time ago. Go to the portal, look. I don't have portals. I'm clicking, I have nothing. Oh. Well, we have nothing. I think these are supposed to light up. We have nothing here. This room is empty. Okay. Guys, get your 2007 jokes out now. Okay, there's water we cannot drink. That's good to know. We have water we cannot swim in. This is the driest room I've ever seen in my life, although I've been to places. Alright. Oh shit. Right. Oh. Hello? What the fuck? Oh yeah, that opens. Cool. Cool beans. The beans are cool. It opens back up. Fuck yeah. Wait, do I have my legs out? I have my toes out. Shit. Maybe. Oh, and that follows you wherever you go. Oh, that's freaky. Wait, does it turn with me? Oh, it does. I'm leaving. Soft locked reset. Motherfucker. Guys, this is why I was nervous. What if this happens? I'm being cocked by the portal, dude. I finished this game yesterday. Hell yeah. I hope you liked it. Don't tell me anything. Again, Trickyard has the license to kill. These windows are so freaky, and these track you as well, and everything is just like decrepit, and I remember the atmosphere sort of scaring me. Wait, does this have feet? This also has feet. In case you want, there are subtitles and settings. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that, but I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Sure. 3 hours behind world record pace? Come on, man. I'm trying my best. Hey guys, do you think we're gonna get sub 20? Or whatever the record is. Freddy said like 15. VR is 12 minutes, fuck off. What category am I running? Glitchless. I'm looking at the timer and it says Portal glitchless. I just grabbed one, man. I just grabbed one. Okay. Oh, that's the gun. Gotcha. Okay. I understand it. Sure. Sub 20 hours? Okay. These also have feet, look at that. Crazy. If you play normally, unless you accidentally... Wait, is that how that works even in glitchless? If you like accidentally do a glitch, you get disqualified? That's unfortunate. Have you finished? This is my first time playthrough. Back in the day I played it once. In 2010, but it made me motion sick. Alright, now we're gonna wait for this to turn around, I guess. Can it shoot through you? Wait. Does it kill me if it creates like a black hole within my body? No, it doesn't. Okay. So... do I go through one of these? No, I'm stupid. This is the same one. Okay. I mean, maybe the 4 arrows should tell me to pick it up. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Glitch-like productions like Pomni. Okay. How does this shoot? Wait. Oh my god, my dogs are out. Holy shit. Wait, what is that freaky thing on my leg? I'm gonna say this jumpsuit is cool. Stop looking at your own feet, you cannot stop me. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. What the f— I'm sorry, I'm missing dialogue and shit. There's another one of those there. Another fucking thingamajig. I remember I was able to get these off and I felt so cool doing it. Okay. So, this is exactly what we're talking about, gamers. This is exactly what we're talking about. I jump through and it's like... and it... Oh, this is what I cannot handle. This is what I fucking hate, that it turns me around, and if it happens faster, it's like... Ah... You know? So I gotta be careful. Okay, you're coming with me. Ah! There was a noise. Wait, was it this? Yes! Turn on motion blur, that will make it better. I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay. Also, is this padded? Can I... Go crazy, go stupid! Oh, man. Okay. Set FOV to 5, you want me dead.
Please proceed to the chamber lock.
Okay.
Contrairement à une idée largement répandue, la langouste se nourrit exclusivement de fruits de mer.
Okay.
Ce qui ne
We
l'empêche
have
pas
that.
de rester très
You
humaine.
guys don't see it, but there's a portal up there, and I
fell down here. So I can like walk out, yeah? I can walk out, okay, cool. I hear the music. Can you guys hear the music? Wait, it's fucking up there. Wait, I'm gonna get it off there. And I'm gonna... I think I can do this, yeah. Okay, cool. Dawn, are you okay? No, not really. I'm still working through it. Wait, if I throw it, can I see it land? Oh, that's so cool. The tech is cool. I wish I could fucking stomach it, you know? So far it's fine. So far it's like fine. Okay, this was chamber 2. How many are there? Don't tell me. This is a trick. If anyone tells me how many chambers are there, you're gonna get shot by Trickyard. Just close your eyes every time. Horrible idea. Oh. Okay. Doc UB. Wait, where's the red one? Oh, okay. Okay, I don't even need to go down. Wow. 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 Oh. Can I shoot these? Like, can't... No, because there's glass there. And you also cannot shoot on these. Wait, what's the... Oh, cholera. Can I... Okay, glass, no. I remember that much. I didn't remember this. I was like, maybe you can in some cases. Sure. I think that's a glitched on. I don't know if it is, man. I don't know if it is. Okay, is 11 minutes for chamber... What was it, 4 good? Start over, Dawn? No. I can get killed by cube in this one. Very good. I love that. I love that I can get killed by cube. Okay. Puppies. You should soft lock yourself. I know, because that requires me to do more than what I already can. Ah, 2 button, 2 cube, 2 button, 2 cube. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, very good. Fuck you. Okay. Also, this is... I remember being scared of this as a kid, that everything is just so red. He really can puzzle. Everything is so red, but everything above it is just like nice and pristine. Well, you know, aged, but... Okay. Let's take you through here. Yeah, even here. Freaky. And let's go here. I know you. I know you. Okay. How do I go out? Oh, we have to fall? Oh, shit. No, that's even bad because it will turn me. Okay, that's good. That's just a fall. That is just a fall. Fuck you. Now, you know what? Maybe we could do that. We just destroy all of these. Is it normal that it makes no sound, by the way? Going, wow, so red. Yeah, it's part of the bit. It's crazy. Alright. Now we have...
Blood safety is one of many enrichment center goals. The Aperture Science high energy pellet seen
I can okay, it can hit me.
And has caused permanent disabilities such as
Maybe there is one achievement for getting rid of all the cameras. Maybe. I don't see any in here. Okay. So if I just like... Will this fucking... Yeah, okay. Look. Oh my... Wait, what? I'm being disrespected. Wait, how is it bouncing around? Okay, checkpoint was here. Good, very good. You are a receptor, I think. So if I do this, it's just gonna... Unbelievable. What? That's so funny. I wish I paid more attention to the voice. I really did. But it's just like... It's like goofing around and I just forget where I am, you know? But guys, I know this will be very anticlimactic, but I think the next chamber is as far as I got as a kid, and so far it's not been too bad, but it's sort of getting to me. Like one of the few jumps is like, Hello, cringe sea fellow. Hi, cowboy. Welcome, man. Jimbo from Balatro? That's crazy. It's gonna get so portally. That's what I'm scared of. That with time it's just gonna get more. What the fuck? With time it's gonna get more complicated and it's gonna make me throw up even worse, you know? If I could just finish the game here, you know? Find this spot where I'm perfectly fine. Will you throw up by the end? Oh, we also have another question. Yeah, Conch?
No. Yes.
I might throw up, okay. Hey, Conch, whatever Oppin's question was.
No.
Okay, cool. This is, okay, so this is the same mechanic of like, I put you here where it hits. Where does that go? Oh, fuck.
Now use the aperture science unstationary
Sure.
scaffold to reach the chamber.
Okay, I have to drop through something. So if I put one here, I'm getting this much, okay? I'm understanding. I'm opening my fourth eye. Well, my second eye, to be honest. My toes are out, holy shit. Okay, and that means I can just... Yeah. As a kid, I could not shoulder this. Like, as a kid, this genuinely was so bad. But, okay. Guys, I'm gonna be very honest. I think this is the last chamber I ever got to. So from this point on, if I throw up, that's on you. If I throw up, that's on you, okay? Is that good? Can time this? Well done, biff this chamber. I already finished it. Well, you know what? Let's ask the conch.
Yeah, baby!
Oh man. Why, like, it's so freaky. But yeah. Also, there's some damage there. Okay, well, I don't know. We are... Oh, guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. We'll see how this will go, but I am terrified. Oh, man. Okay. So you have this place, and it's got like... You know what? We should catch up on the speedrun, actually. Oh my god. The drink, the water. It is one bad gloop, as you can see, and fucking a speedrun. Hello? 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 Well, okay. If it fucking crashes 2007 game. Hello? Good luck, good luck, good luck. How did I crash this game? Do I not have CS Source installed? What the fuck, man? This is cruel and unusual. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna restart the game. Also, guys, I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna disable some stuff because the Longoose and everything, it trips me up just a little bit, okay? I'm gonna have the high redeems on and stuff, but I was like, okay, how you were so bad the game crashed. Thank you, Whisper of the Potato kind. Oh man. Guys, is this a crashy game? Set to a compatibility mode? I'm playing on Windows 10. This shouldn't happen. Like, look, I played through Half-Life 2 VR and it crashed on me once in 15 hours. DOSBox, fuck. It never crashed for me. That's insane. So this is like, is this like an OBS having an issue kind of thing or fucking whatever? Oh man. But guys, I still have the fuck ass speedrun window up, the portal thing, the live split, I think, and I haven't. I was thinking maybe I will just fucking restart. Like, we know how to get this far, okay? I didn't take that long. I think I can restart the game and actual speedrun it, you know? That would be so stupid. We've been, so this says 17 minutes and 39 seconds. That's okay. I think we can make that time back faster. That's not too long. Just give me a second. I'll start it back up. Before you do that, can I get my milk? Oh, fuck. Okay. I have it ready. I have lukewarm milk and a small glass and Fanta with me. So I'm gonna put that together in a second. Okay. It's already... Lukewarm milk, it's bad. It's bad, you guys. Bye, Freddy. Have a good night. Oh, that's insane. Wait, can I reset this timer or is it gonna start from like 17? I have a reset. Yeah, okay, let's reset. Okay. Well, we're gonna wait for Cyro to come back, I guess. It's too early to run an ad break, to be honest with you. When is filming time? What do you mean filming time? Filking? Oh man. I'm gonna turn Ocean Man off, guys. I'm sorry, but during that it was like, for a bit of reason, it was, I got nice cold milk. Okay. I have it. It's already been curdling. Cyro, you have to understand that. You have to understand that. It has been curdling. I'm gonna send it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's going down hard, man. Submit this run. Submit this run for submit this run for the full category. Fuck that. Okay, I have like one more big gulp I need to do. Yeah. Horrid. Never again, okay? Never gonna put this as a goal ever again in my life, okay? Fuck all of you. Big Don chugs. Milk was too cold. Okay. Alright. Oh, I need to like stretch after this. This is horrible. Okay, guys, we need to start. Okay, let's get ready. I started a new game. One time I had to full bite into a lemon skin and all, that's fucked. Okay, so we have like a 2-minute timer before I can start this. I'll be fine without the bucket. I shouldered this before. Okay. 40 seconds, okay. Is the timer working? Yeah. Oh, it says this is the second try. Oh no, hope they accept it. First run of the day, let's go. Oh. Wait, can I bunny hop in this game? I remember bunny hopping in Half-Life 2. Maybe I can do that. Not in VR. Not in the VR game. But I remember being able to do that. Alright.
The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Holy shit. Holy shit. The muscled memory. Oh! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! The speedrun! The speedrun is real! Holy fuck!
This aperture science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage.
Oh my god.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500.
Okay, we need to not fuck it up. We need to do as fast as possible here. We gotta stim with the cube real quick. Then we put it back on the platform. We're good, we're good.
Please move quickly to the chamber.
Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop making the sounds. Is there a Coke shake emote? No, sorry. I'm cubing. I will not be making the sounds. Okay, I remember you have to wait a lot here. So we can chill. Parkour! Parkour!
Is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the application.
Oh, Myra, hi! Welcome on in. Hi, Raiders. Not starting raid. Hell yeah. Hi guys, I'm Myrmidon VT, a diverse possessed by ancient magic I don't understand. Checking from the bottom of the ocean, we're going with the motion. We need to make up lost time. My game fucking crashed. So we have to speedrun the game.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science.
Hi Myra, how was stream? Sorry I cannot individually scroll up and say hi to everyone, but hi, hope you're having fun. Welcome on in to this Portal first time playthrough. Hope Ape Escape was fun.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
The apes have no longer escaped. Very happy for you. Hell yeah. Type kill into the console.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well. Once again, excellent.
It's that easy. It is that fucking easy.
We will not monitor the
I want to play a different map. One main Counter-Strike source. Okay, we are slowly catching up to where we were. I want to say we are running a better pace. Put that in there. Get you out.
As part of a required test,
We're out on a hunger strike until I beat the game. That's incredible. Hope that worked out for you. Cycle alert now. Thank you, Myra, so much for the raid. Thank you so much for bringing your streamer or your stream over, fucking your audience over. I appreciate that. I gave you a big shout out earlier, not in chat, but during my yearly presentation. Myra, very cool, guys. Check her out. Okay, we are almost there. We are at Chamber 6, okay.
While safety is one of many enrichment center goals,
Okay.
the Aperture Science High Energy
Yeah, you are an inspiration, Myra, absolutely.
Chamber can
I'm very honest
and
about
cause
that.
permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
Okay, and next is as far as we got.
Warning device. Warning devices are.
I can do this faster.
Warning.
I swear to you.
Warning devices are required on all.
Almost.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment.
Ay. We can do this. I believe.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. Warning devices are required on all mobile. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. Warning devices are required on all.
You guys have to believe in me.
Required on all mobile equipment. Warning devices are required.
Warning devices. Oh, that flipped me weird. That didn't jump.
Devices are required on all mobile equipment. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment.
Oh, that is so close. You should do the easier strat. No. I will die before I do the easier strat. I know how to do this.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. Warning
Oh, come on.
required on all mobile equipment. However,
Ah, almost there.
devices are required on all mobile equipment. Warning
Okay,
devices
deep
are
breath.
required on all mobile equipment.
Oh, this sucks.
Devices are required
The Filk is giving me a debuff. I have to be upfront about that.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However,
There you go.
bombs and
Took a few
functional
tries.
devices have been found to agitate the high energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
Yeah, this is the first time playthrough, guys. I mean, the Filk is curdling in my stomach as we speak.
Please note that we have consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory.
No, that pushed me. No, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. Interesting. There you go.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
So that's an easier way to look at the chamber, I think. You can see that little bit jutting out, you just jump off of it. I feel like a lot of beginners leave that out. That's okay. And you know, this is my first time playing as well. So this is, if you play this once, you can sort of understand it, but you can see how easy these chambers are even if you never played. That's how I played the first time as well. Someone on his friends list check his time on this. Do not do that. Do not do that to me or to yourself. Okay, chamber 10.
Hello again. To reiterate, momentum.
And we're done. Bit of a shorter end on this chamber, to be honest. There are a few longer ones, I believe. It just says 30 minutes played. I'm telling you, I'm just that good. Okay, and coming up, I think we get the orange portal like right here. There you go. We all know that button is gonna come up from there. We can do this a bit faster, and we are done.
We are pleased to present an amusing fact.
But yeah, getting the red portal is, or the red part of the portal gun is hyped up as this like big thing. But you can see you can get through this chamber in like just seconds. It's a bit weird, but you know, whatever. Ay. Now here, what we want to do is we want to skip a level like this. And that dropper is a bit shy, so it will just drop that if you look at it a bit too long. And then we go up here, and you know, I don't want to go all the way down there, so I could just do this. This is a bit of a harder one, but we will try. And you can see it was open long enough for us to put in a portal, because no one really needs these doors to be open all the time. And I feel like that's plenty to have that. So better don't spoil the ending for me. Okay, I won't. I mean, we will get to it. So in this one you get 2 cubes, and that's how you solve it. There's no really other ways to solve this, except if you like fucking chuck it. I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is what you have to do. But whatever, you know? And adrenaline, by the way, if anyone wanted to know. Shock and throw hard, true. Ay. No. You set one up there and then you like, whoop-de-doo, you go up. Apparently there's like a chamber to the left and the right, but if you just want to go up, you can. Hats off to Dawn on this one. This bit is pretty incredible. What bit? I think this game is just like pretty easy for everyone, and I don't know how I was ever, you know, feeling like it. You fuckhead? Why do you say that?
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and grief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
We need to make up a little bit for lost time in one of the chambers, but we can do that here easily. That jump is a bit tight on the timing, but we got it. This is so just a video. Hi V4 Val. What do you need from me? What do you want from me, Val?
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, The appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently
V4 Valve also.
has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Now, I'm feeling like Spider-Man sometimes. And I can release my inhibitions in this run. That's pretty nice. And, you know, you don't have to worry about the turrets if you can just, like, swing around them.
Reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the
Who's
first
there?
sign of defiance.
For last year, he's talked about how he never finished this game because it made him motion sick. Yeah, I sort of talk about that. Okay, so here we're gonna get a friendly little cube that will help us through the entire chamber. And I mean the entire chamber, okay? You have to believe me. Oh. We're gonna put you here. We're gonna put you up here. We're gonna take a walk to the end of this. Yeah, I mean, nowhere else to go really, so it makes sense that the game wants you to go here. We're gonna want to block this and then go on our merry way. Send you down there, tumbling, tumbling, tumbling. I'm gonna put you here for safekeeping. Put you there, put you here, line myself up at a 108 coordinate angle. No, a bit down. And then we shoot back so we can reach the cube once we get up here. Pretty much that easy. You know, it just makes sense, it's very intuitive. I'm gonna say that about Portal. I feel like the way these chambers are made, it's very easy to just understand how they want you to do this. It takes a little bit of time, I think. I thought the same solution here. Yeah, it's like they give you momentum, so you might as well want to use it. That cube is not your companion, kill them. Neil, by the time you send that message, they were dead. So easy, anyone can do them, yeah. So here we want to go up here. And then do this and turn around, and once we are down here, put one close to the edge because we want to hop up and land here. Put a portal there because we want to use that later. Now you'll see why. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna line it up nice. We're gonna line it up nice like this. That's unfortunate. Like this. Okay, perfect. We're gonna say hi to it in a second. But first it needs to get caught there. And once it is throwing a little bit of a fit, we are gonna use it to see a little bit into this chamber. And then we're gonna do this jump here. And once we're down here, we can boost ourselves up if I hit this, but it's not likely. Yeah, I didn't, but that's fine. And then we just, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down. We just go there, we make it.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires
Okay, pretty easy. Up and down, huh? You want to listen to what Glass is saying? Watch someone else. Yeah, so there's a seminar we can hop down to if we so wish. Okay, and we are coming up on the ending of the game, guys. Isn't that cool?
Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the
Because they promised us cake, so that means we are towards the end, right?
Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake. Congratulations. The test is now over.
We're gonna make it up here, open the door and put a nice portal between those fans, and we're gonna use that to peek a little bit in here. And that actually doesn't have collision, so we can shoot through that tube. Isn't that cool? Is there a reference to the meme? Yeah, the devs are like, hey, the cake is alive, such a cool meme from that gamer comic. That we're gonna put it in our game. And we're gonna come through here quick, go through here, no issue, no issue. Turn around because this is a small shot we have to hit here, and then we are through, right?
We are very happy.
If anyone is playing this along with me, I hope you're already here where I am. Because I think I'm running a slow time, even. And then we just make this jump up here with a boosted portal. And then we are gonna go up here, peek a portal to go through here, and you know, these toll chambers are really not helping Valve at all. I feel like the level design is a bit lacking. Beat them. Done. Yeah, sure. When did you start? Yesterday? Okay, and then we hit a small shot here. Tiny shot here. And then one here. One here. That's okay. And then one here, and we are through. And once we are here, we can just put this up, run through, and then BAM! And then we go down. 3 minutes ago, yeah, sure. Now this will be a hard shot because I will be shot at while I'm doing it. It's a bit annoying, but you know, we make do. Okay, not the best position, but we made it through, and that's all that matters in the end. And we are gonna boost ourselves up so we can get this next shot. Check this out. Oh, this might take a few attempts, but that's okay. Ay, there's a bunch of shit you can hit on the wall there. So we're gonna try to counteract that a little bit with some steering. Ay. But that's okay. We can always try and try again. We got it. There you go. You heard the little sizzling noise. That's it. And then we put one behind there. And then we pick this guy up because he's gonna help us do this a little bit faster. Because I want to go through this room, but that rocket doesn't want me to go through too fast. So we're gonna utilize his help to open this window coming up. Thank you. Then we put one there, put one here. Oi! Perfect. We got one. And then we move here. And then here. And we are entering a loading zone. This lets us think for about like 2 seconds maybe. And then we are through here. And put one up there to set up, obviously. And shoot yourself to the side so you get a peek at that little alcove in there so you can get up really fast. And then we're gonna say hi to GLaDOS any second now. I think she's in there. But yeah, now we're just gonna talk to her, see what's up. I hope she's enjoying her day. But now, I just want to help her out, you know?
I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4.
Gimme. Thank you. You go in there. Appreciate that. And I want you to go back there, and we're gonna play a little prank on this guy. Okay. We need to be at a very specific coordinate. On the top right, you might be able to see I need to be at 9360 and 993, but it only matters once he pops his head up. That's gonna be a second.
Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after
That's okay.
the enrichment center.
We're not gonna get sub 20, guys. I'm so sorry. That's okay. A few mistakes here and there, stage fright and all that. Safety save. Then we jump this. Check this out. That should hit. It didn't. That's okay. I want to show you guys this. Okay, that's gonna hit. Isn't that cool? Okay, so we're gonna set this up. Shoot a portal, jump out before it arrives. Put that in there. Who needs it? Okay. Now we're just gonna wait for this to turn around a little bit. Go for it, dude. Okay, we go back. We say hi to the button again. Put a portal up there because I feel like that's where we need to go. Free portal there, so it's easier for us. And it's down. And I want you to go here. I think this is a good angle, I like to think. Sure, a bit to the left. Hope you swing into it. Would help me out a lot. Very good. Thank you so much, GLaDOS. No, we load that back because I fell off. These rail jumps are a bit annoying sometimes, but hey, we make it work. And is this what they call, time? Oh, I fucking hate you. Oh, guys, this was so much fun. Hope you enjoyed this first time playthrough of Portal. I had a lot of fun. Good at video game. Thank you. I do try. You pisshead shitter. Could have been a little faster. My not yet submitted record is 19 minutes 6 seconds, by the way, if you wanted to know. But I knew the live run was gonna be around, you know, 22 or less. But yeah, guys, welcome to the ending of Portal. I hope you guys liked it. I think I said I'm gonna finish the game and end stream, so I'm gonna hold my word to that. I hope you guys had a good time. I'm gonna find someone to raid to before, or you know, after the credits or so. Okay. So again, I want to thank everyone for your 1 year support. It means a lot to me. It genuinely does. And I'm so happy to be part of this community. You guys are so nice. 1 more year, okay? 1 more year. Let's get rid of this. I don't think we need the speedrun timer anymore. And yeah, I feel like the game is good if you want to bust something out in 30 minutes or so. But yeah, here's our cake, guys, for 1 year. Thank you everyone for being here. And enjoy the credits, alright? Thank you.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture Science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry, I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of beta, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I'd prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, fat chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I have experiments to run, there is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you are dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next year. Alright? Bye-bye.